I'm like, yo, nigga, you need to chill back. All that love they giving, you need to feel that. Like, yeah. I said, now. I ain't seen that shit. I could have sworn I clicked on your damn name. Nah, I'm sending it right now. I just went on the screen. I thought I clicked on it and was just still at the screen. It's crazy that was a whole year ago already. That me and Karen got into it that one time over all the bullshit. Like, so that mean to tell me if we were dating, we already would have hit our year point. That's crazy. That and I won't even and like fuck her. Like I ain't worried. I'm just measuring time. Like you know what I'm saying. Like now I don't even. I think she mad at me because she wanted to come over. I forget what it was. It was a little bit ago, but I was like, she hit me up like, she's like, oh my god, I wanna. She's like, damn, I wanna smoke. First, she hit me up on some like, uh, oh my god, I just saw my nephew for the first time. Da, 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 da. I was like, oh, where? I was like, yeah, well, I mean, you should be excited. You should feel excited. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why you? And she's like, no, I know. And I'm like, well, I was like, yo, man. I was like, you have the opportunity to be a wonderful aunt right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, yeah, but it's just that my sister, she got a baby now. She's younger than me, and nah, nah, nah. I'm like, yo, like, Nigel's my cousin, but she's more like my sister, like my younger sister, and she got a kid and married before me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You and I both been in situations where we had our significant other at one point where we could have been married and everything like that, but things went different. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you can't beat yourself up over that shit. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, take it from me. Shit happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can sit here and fucking drown yourself in self-pity and fucking wallow in fucking self-hate that things didn't go your way. Or, or, you can shake that shit to the ground. Understand that whatever it is that you shook to that ground wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? You can build yourself up. You can make yourself better than you ever were. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not even no point of making yourself better than you ever were because you were already good as fuck. We were good as fuck. But maybe we just wasn't for that person. You know what I mean? And maybe that person just wasn't for you. And and it's okay that it's like that. Because not everything is for everyone. Or everything is for everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything has a specific, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying to her. I was like, you shouldn't have to worry about what your sister has. Just worry about the great thing that she brought into this world. And the great thing that you get to exist to be a part of. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, don't worry about that. I was like, everything has its timing, yo. I was like, and you having a child and you becoming married and everything has its timing. I was like, so don't dwell on the things that you don't have. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. Worship the good things that you have in front of you right now. Before you go upon this time and unnotice the things that you have in front of you right now. And then it's gonna be a time that you're gonna wish that you did notice the things that you had in front of you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, yo, just let that slide, yo, let that rock. Like, you know what I mean? She's like, oh, she's like, you're so awesome. You always know the right things to say, da da da. I thought, I'm just being real with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, in practice of saying it to you, I'm also saying it to myself. I was like, because I understand how things can be, and I understand how things can feel. I'm human just like you. You know what I'm saying? I hurt just like you hurt. You know what I mean? I cry just like you cry. Like, shit. You know what I mean? To the things that most people try to act like it don't bother them, man, it bothers them. But they learn how to deal with it and to turn it to a different way. They learn how to go and divert to another type of situation and not let that stuff bother them. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you let things bother you that's supposed to bother you all the time, you're going to be one miserable person. But if you could find and look within yourself and find the uniqueness that you hold, you'll be an inferior person, empowered by self-power. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be shit that people just can't take from you. Why? Because you're empowered by your self-energy and God-given right and God energy that instilled inside of you. Like, you don't have to worry about what people are saying or what people think about you because you know what it is already. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, nah, you're right. And then like, so I'm thinking that it's on some just, all right, boom. I'm just telling her to, you know what I mean? I'm just talking to you. I'm gonna give you a nice, I'm gonna give you my girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Meaning like a friend. So I'm going to inspire you and help you feel good about life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want any of my friends feeling low and fucking feeling down about life. Nah, that's not why we're here. We're here to celebrate it. That we're here to live the experience. We're here to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Grow and evolve into great things. Like, feeling self-pity about something dumb and just letting yourself fucking feel lower than low, you're never evolving from that. You know what I mean? So it's my duty, it's my God-given right to help you evolve from that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling her all that, boom, 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 boom. And then she's like, you know, I was like, so what? Your sister there? She's like, yeah, they came up from Virginia, da da da. And she's like, you know, but they went out this, that, and the third. She's like, I really want to smoke. And I'm like, well, you can come through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, but then again, my roommate and all that right now, so I was like, I really don't want you to come over. I ain't gonna front. I was like, now this is back in the day. I'll be all on it. Yo, hold up, let me clean up the room. Hell no. Like, honestly, I was like, I don't mind you came through, but at the same time, I kind of do mind. My room kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't want you to come over right now. Like, I ain't gonna front. And she's like, oh. I said, but you know I don't mind about that. I was like, yeah. I was like, but I'm also kind of laying down now too. And then she's like, yeah. I was like, you know what? Cause then I started kind of feeling bad. Alright, I guess you come over, we smoke real quick. Then she's like, well, honestly, she's like, I just kind of wanted to. She's like, I just wanted to smoke and run this and that. I'm like, hell no. Nah. I was like, well, you know, well maybe. I was like, it's always another day for that. You know what I'm saying? Then she's like, she looked at her like, I could tell she looked at her like, huh? I was like, yeah, it's always another day for that. I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and finish doing what I was doing on this Pokemon, and I was like, I might just chill back because I got work in the morning anyway. And then she's like, oh no, my fault. Nah, I didn't say I got work in the morning. I had something I had to do though. Oh yeah, I had to war shit because it was Friday night. I was like, yeah, I had this. I was like, I got something I got to do in the morning anyway. And then she's like, oh, true, no doubt. She's like, yeah, true, maybe some other time. And I was like, yeah, true, some other time. And then she's like, dot, dot, dot. But I really wanted to smoke though. I was like, yeah, I feel you, the struggle. And she's like, cause she wanted me to be like, oh, well, oh, you just want, here, man, well, just come over, I'll give you a nug, you just smoke it at your house. Cause that's what I used to do when we were together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, here, you can take it, I don't care if you chill, here, I'm doing me anyway, here, take a nug, go to your house and go smoke. Hell nah, like, bitch, you know what I mean? You my friend, you cool and shit like that, but why do I have to feel obligated to give you something for free? What are you giving me for free? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, like, motherfuckers get the game twisted, yo. All fucked up, like, hell nah. So, I was like, hell nah, I ain't off that. I sent you the what's the name? I said you reviewing it. He said, holla at him, holla at the mans in them. I get it, man. I'm about to go because. Word, like once I, well, I can see it's you throwing. If she's throwing down, all right, whatever, that's what's popping. But if you just over here trying to just, hell nah, bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? We cool as fuck. Like, and I always have your back, and I will always have some inspiring words to help you feel better. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, but that does not make me obligated to be your fucking weed dispensary. You know what I mean? Your weed vendor. Like, nah, bitch. Like, hell nah. Like, you got me fucked up. Like, let me call you and ask you for a few nugs. You know what I'm saying? Once that shit start happening, then I don't mind tossing you some nugs if you need it and you don't got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you do it for me. But, like, if you ain't doing that shit, why the fuck should I do that shit? Like, that's how I look at it. Like, you got me fucked all the way up. Like, all the way up. And then you like, you're an asshole. How the fuck am I an asshole? For keeping it 100 with you? Like, that's what people would say. Like, if I were to say that shit. Yeah. I don't owe you shit. Like, that don't owe you nothing but a smile on my face. Right. That's how she came over. I fucking smoked her out. Word. Like, fuck that. You always want to come over dumb late. You always want to come over fucking. I don't mind the whole coming over dumb late. But when I got work, you missed, like. That's the thing I think why she ain't talking to me too though. Cause she talking to me, that we talking, everything can sound cool. But she's bad standoffish right now, like, and that's cause like I said lately, it's just bro on some real shit. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck about what anyone says. I don't give a fuck about who's not talking to me, who don't want to chill with me. Who, like, half the people that don't want to chill with me, I've been stopped chilling with you. So for you to say you don't want to chill with me, how the fuck is that relevant to me? I haven't been chilling with you in like almost 2, 3, 4 years now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't matter. Months for some people, like years for some people, like, you know what I mean? I've been stepping back and stopped chilling with niggas and just going to work and playing PlayStation. Ben was doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or going to Newark, or just going doing me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need a crowd. I never needed a crowd. Like, niggas know how I get down. Like, just me, and not even saying it like that, but I don't give a fuck. It's me, who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? I go out, I'm just that type of motherfucker that could just pull a crowd. I do what I do. Or I could go out and be the motherfucker that just mind my business and watch a fucking Yankee game. You know what I'm saying? And still pull a bitch if I wanted to. But, and not even saying a bar scene. I'll go to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Wherever the fucking do the shit. Like, cause I've done it. I went dumb long without drinking. I went dumb long for almost a whole year without fucking smoking. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need different tangities to go get things to have it acquired to my life. Like, nah, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I've been trying to show her and other people, such as like the Kenny's and shit. Like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling in the house right now on the biggest night of fucking goddamn of the year because I feel like it. Because I don't need to go out. I don't need to go do other shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't. I'm me. In the world, that's why I just posted too. In the world where everybody is trying to be somebody else, learn to look. Take a step back. Find the uniqueness of you, and learn to be yourself. Simply learn to be yourself. There's no reason to be anybody else. There's tons of people trying to be everybody else. Who trying to be you? Who trying to be me? Like, be yourself. And that's what I put on my post, yo. Like, tired of everybody trying to be somebody else. Be you. People will like you a hell of a lot better if you just you. Like, and that's for anybody. That was pertaining to Rico when I wrote that shit. That nigga stealing every goddamn thing I'm doing on the fucking game and shit. Like, but in a retrospect, that goes to a lot of motherfuckers. Like, be yourself. Who else can be you better than you? Motherfuckers walking around like every day Halloween and shit. Shit's crazy. And that's what I've learned, yo. Real rap. Cause like I said, when I say something to somebody, you only speaking to yourself too. You know what I'm saying? I could be myself, but it's a lot of traces niggas picked up off of being out, being in situations that made you be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like situations that you just can't deal with, that just made you act out and act certain ways, that you just consistently became accustomed to being like that now. So now it's kind of part of one of your characteristics and shit. I'm learning the deflaw shit like that. Like, yo, man, like, I know I don't gotta be like that. I know I don't gotta be a certain way. I know I don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? I know I don't gotta react like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And in certain times I still do it, but then I reevaluate the things that I'm doing or say, and I'll try to come back to the table at with a different persona, a different tone, a different energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's everyone has work that they working on themselves, because there's no one perfect. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was even saying. Like, that's pretty much what I was getting at her, yo. And she don't know how to change. Like, you know what I mean? The same thing that she was doing last year that pissed me off, she just coming back to the table with the same exact thing. So now to me, being that I already been with you, not that the fact that I already fucked you. Nah, I've been with you. We damn near pretty much went out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know how you are. I know your characteristics. So when you come back and it's damn near a whole year later, and I knew I evolved some, I knew I grew some, I know I don't act the same way as I did last year. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know I grew. I knew my mind grew. I knew my heart grew. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew my personality and all grew. Like, you know what I mean? But when you get a person that comes back and they act the same exact way as that you tried to like grow from that time from before, but yeah, you can see the sugar coat on the top. They gonna act nice. That's just how it is. You don't see a person long anyway. But when the cookie of it, the whole the middle of it, the fineness of it is still the same. It's like, yo, man, why be around it when you already know the outcome? And that's why I be like, when she be hitting me up on weekdays, like, yo, da 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 da, come through that, like nah, man, like, hold on, I gotta back out for this real quick. I was sending you another invite, cause for some reason my shit didn't go right. That's how I see that shit. Like, how on here where it says my overall is a 77, but when on here I'm gonna play a rank online match after I play you. I'm gonna play you as like a warm up. I'm gonna play somebody online. You should try it too. I mean, see how it is. Let's see how you rock with niggas online. I just recommend that. Alright, I'm gonna send you another invite right now. Oh, word? Yeah, that's what's up, yo. Like this shit is dope, yo. Like I said, like Matt, you know what I mean. But with this, they show you all the players that actually like who they pushed up a rating on. Shit is actually dope. Cause they never used to do that, and like they did it in this, but they ain't actually show you the attribute that they put up in every little thing. Like, you know what I mean? All right, let me send this shit. Enough talking. I've been dying to play this shit. of a crackhead. Yeah, I know you're saying it's not like he's doing crack, but he still act as though he contradicts himself. You say that's yeah. So pretty much, it makes people not want to listen to him because he's going to say everything that he's saying, then he's going to fucking eat his own words because he's going to contradict everything he's saying by saying the things that he's going to do when he was just saying all the things that he wasn't going to do. Yeah, that shit will be annoying. It's a waste of time to listen to a motherfucker because you already know what the fuck you're gonna do. Exactly what I see what you're saying. Why it coincides with my story with Karen. Why I don't chill her because I already know what the fuck you know. That shit gets annoying, yo. When people don't know how to bring change to the table, like first thing is identify. Now you identify it, and now that shit and change it. You know what I mean? You execute the change. You know what I mean? And then confirm that it's changed, yo. Like when you come through with your dialogue to somebody, they can see the change. So once they see the change, you see that they fucking with you. You know yourself that you have changed for the better. Like you know what I'm saying? Cause that one person that once have not fucked with you, they're fucking with you now on another level. Like, and that's the thing that I've learned. Like that's how I used to test waters with shit. Like, I mean, like I said, it's many bridges I burnt, intentionally and unintentionally. Right. Nah, exactly. Cause thinking is motionless. Acting is doing. What you could think, but you ain't going nowhere just thinking. You gotta apply action to the thought. I'm ready, yo. My shit ready up. Damn, I know what I should have got though. I would have known that motherfucker was gonna take that damn money. Should have just got hella gummy worms. Like niggas should have just got hella gummy worms. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that shit on Thursday. About to buy like 10 bags of them shits, 20 bags. Nigga, fill this bag up. It's a robbery. Give me all your gummy worms. that nigga gonna start dying laughing when I say some shit like that. Man, fill this bag up. What? Nigga, fill this bag up. It's a robbery. Give me all the gummy worms. Yo. Give me all the gummy worms.
We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the Aliens and the Bomb Squad. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
On here, my rating still is 76.
Stepping up now, Jose
I got dope ass people.
Take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Good old Charlie.
Quintana has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Drilled to first.
Damn, that nigga ripped that shit.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
I always liked it though, because this is how, when we used to play that baseball game, All-Star Baseball all the time at Eric's house and them, All-Star Baseball 2000, All-Star Baseball 2001, that's how this was with the indicator. That's how we used to play. But they took it off when they merged with MLB The Show. Because it was MLB The Show, and well, it wasn't MLB The Show, but it was another baseball game that merged with All-Star Baseball, and then they made The Show.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
This is on the ground over to first. A throw to the plate, and after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Focus, man.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And they're runners at the corners now.
Caution, dog.
Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2-0, here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The run comes across the score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke.
Cut over before. My guy, I watch you cut over as if you had the ball. You cut over.
Ball one.
Try as if
he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
1-1, here it comes. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
The 1-2. Yank on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Worley stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He throws a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. Now both runners are breaking. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Unbalanced throw like that shit.
At the plate, Larry Doby has got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Into the box now, Jonathan Stowe. He's looking to keep this first inning rally rolling. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain is under it, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. So 1-1. Popped him up. McCann has a play. Makes the play, one away. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia.
Third baseman, Danny
First pitch
Valencia.
coming. Here it is. To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Larry Doby. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Larry Doby.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. In the air now out to left field. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Jose Quintana.
Jose Quintana.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. High in the air out to center field.
Oh, shit.
Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte.
Shortstop, Ketel Marte.
First delivery to him on the way. Runners off for second. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Striding in, Matt Duffy.
Leading off for the 80s. Shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Come on, man.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 8.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Vance Worley. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Hold up. must got drinks or something in their room just sitting in there. You ready?
First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
How good.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Reese Hoskins. He singled his last time up.
Sub-Zero beam.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Oh, wow. And a neck-high fastball that time. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Altuve at second. And there's one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Smoke. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Kane. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
A little bit.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He was a strikeout victim in his first.
It was a hot day. That shit would have been gone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And he falls behind 0-2.
I'm about to shut him down real quick though.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Doby coming on. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
I did the analog for that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in
I
steps
was
Big
job and
Frank.
everything.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Swung up out the
Great
crease,
off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn.
Rising
Everything went
fastball.
flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
1-2 to Frank Thomas. Line drive snagged on a short
It's
hop.
your fat ass
Throw on the
there.
slope at first, and the side is retired.
It's your big ass now, boy.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Larry Doby will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Here's the 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario coming on. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Oh, I got 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Stepping in, Jose Quintana. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Way out in front.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Duffy comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Eddie Rosario. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hops this one up. Quintana is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Settling in now, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Well, vision.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Larry.
99, 2000? Shit, I don't know. Playing for damn near 20 years. This damn camera angle. Well, you had to go on and get the suitable young man. Is it not talk about? Not talk about. I know what the fuck you talking about. I think I know what the fuck you talking about. I think I know what the fuck you talking about. I think I know what the fuck you talking about. What you talking about? See what the fuck are you talking about? What are you doing?
Dovey.
Oh, you use that camera angle or whatever? Huh.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Hoskins. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to short. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Cain. But he won't get there. It falls in. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2. It was an RBI base hit for him back in the first. And it's fouled away. Runner goes for third. Grounder down the line at third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Riding in once again, Justin Smoke. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun.
That's where you fielded the ball, but you still got to move it. Like, what you talking about?
Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. In now is Anthony Rendon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
It's the Sandlot.
Ready for another chance, Larry Doby. Doubled early. Santiago Casilla was called upon the pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Scope. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he's safe. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 8-0. Digging in once again, Brian McCann. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. In the dirt. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
He got that.
At the plate, Matt Duffy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. Rendon charging in on it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hoskins waits on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Santiago Casilla. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A ball and a strike. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. McCann has it. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Doby moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Fucked up one day and no hitter. I know, I walked you.
Ready once again, Brian McCann. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Brian McCann.
From the stretch. Way out in front.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Quintana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Ball. Very weakly on the ground. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The tag, and he is out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Chicken nuggets.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Little chopper back to the mound.
I'm about to do something in that bitch.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
So I'm just rushing through this game.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here comes the first pitch.
Hungry out of nowhere,
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. And it's gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Thomas. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
This is skied into short left center. Marte is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Top of the 7th. We got 2 running.
Here's the 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there. But even better job at the plate to take that one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Oh, wow.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound.
Wow.
Now to the plate, Larry Doby. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. As a look, now the pitch. Back to the mound and off his leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fouls this one off. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Should have got this, coach.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Got this, coach.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Digging in now, Ketel Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
My plan worked.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Doby moves over. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. Marte takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Tagged there by Molina. He's out at the plate. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Bouncer to the left side. Valencia is there. And that will conclude matters here in now, Yadier Molina. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Justin Wilson is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunk him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And that misses. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Rendon down to third. And that's the second out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped high in the air. Rendon waits on it. And the inning is over. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Into the box, Larry Doby. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. It swung on and missed the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Runner breaks for third. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside. The throw. Still 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And he is in there. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Stoke. Last time up, just a single, but it did a lot of damage as it plated 3 big runs. No balls and a strike to count. And now the runner's trying for third. Short, hit hard. To his left, Duffy. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Pulled toward right center field. Kane on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now a long throw home. On to first, a double play.
What? Oh, I didn't tag. What? I thought he tagged.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Yeah,
in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now batting, Frank Thomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Strike. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Santiago Casilla answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And a big swing by the big Hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes. So here's the cleanup hitter. Eddie Rosario is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he picked up 2 hits in this one, and both were well hit and timely. Ended up with a triple and a double, and that's enough for him to get the nod here.
Yeah, that boy good. He good. He did some good things. He good.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna word up. Let's watch some TV.